here coming at you today with some thoughts, a lot of thoughts, on balancing in Clash of Clans. We're going to discuss Town Hall 9, Town Hall 10, and Town Hall 11. I want to go through what I feel all of the issues and all of kind of what the landscape is in the game right now, and then I want to give fixes for each Town Hall level, some proposed fixes for Town Hall 9, 10, and 11. Now, these aren't all my thoughts, a lot of them are, but a lot of them are actually your thoughts that I've kind of collected over the last week or two, and I've used them in my clanmates and in my own ideas, and I've kind of infused where I think we are in the game. Now, the reason you didn't see this video sooner from me is because I try not to be so reactionary, right? I've always taken the wait and see mantra as far as big changes in the game. You have to kind of play things out a little bit to see where the chips will fall. But I think we're starting to see an accurate picture after a week now that the update has hit. We've had guys gemmed at max from day one, so I've seen a week of clan wars of 11s going at 11s, and then it trickles all the way down to Town Hall 8. So I've had a good picture of where kind of things are right now. So I'd like to just go ahead and get right into it, right? So at Town Hall 9, right? So my opinion is things are slightly too easy right now. And I say slightly because I don't want to overreact. They feel really, really easy and almost broken to the effect of it's like, as easy as Town Hall 7 and 8 were. But you got to remember that my audience is the minority of clashers. We are the minority of clashers. We're really skilled and really strategically based, right? And remember at ClashCon, 50% of the people that I spoke to at my Go La Loon workshop had never even attempted Goho or Go La Loon or any of these 3-star strategies. So I think that the extra 30 seconds and the extra 30 seconds and the extra spell via the donation spell, I think that put things a little bit too easy, but only a little bit too easy, because I think now the main Clash, public, the majority of Clashers actually have a better shot at 3-starring at Town Hall 9 now, but I think that it went a little bit too far. So I think that, I'll get to my solutions for each Town Hall level towards the end. Let's just go through the problems right now. So Town Hall 9, a little bit too powerful. With the extra 30 seconds, it seems like that bumped the success rate way up, which in some ways, like I said, is good, but in some ways, with the extra donation spell, I think one of the two might have been enough to make it, to make the general public give them more of an incentive to try 3-star attacks. So, and then they added the freeze spell. So in Clan Wars, freeze is almost a non-factor, right? Against Town Hall 9s, I would pretty much never advocate a Town Hall 9 to bring freeze spell, especially level 1, against another Town Hall 9. In the rare case, depending on your clan, where you have to go and attack up against multi-inferno towers, yeah, a level 1 free spell can make a difference, but not a dramatic one. It's only level 1, and you're going against a multi-inferno tower, so it's noteworthy, but I don't think it's going to be all that often that you're going to need it. I think the real help goes to farmers who, let's say you're farming at Town Hall 9 and you happen to come across a Town Hall 10 or maybe even a Town Hall 11 that has a ton of loot, but you just have no shot if you don't have a free spell because maybe it's protected by an Inferno Tower, so a multi-Inferno Tower. So yeah, there are some, select cases where a free spell could be helpful. So I don't think it's a bad thing, but I don't think that's the reason that it's now, too easy, in quotations, at Town Hall 9. So I'm going to get to my solutions in just a second, but let's go to Town Hall 10. So, we've been waiting for a while to see, a week now, to see if Town Hall 10, if the extra, because they basically got the same thing at Town Hall 9s did, minus the freeze spell. They got the extra 30 seconds, we have the bigger map, obviously, but we have the spell donation as well. So it's kind of like the inverse as Town Hall 9, whereas Town Hall 9, they gave them a little bit too much with that because it was already really balanced at Town Hall 9 in terms of the attack strength. But now Town Hall 10, they gave them the same things as 9, but you got to remember that Town Hall 10 wasn't balanced. It was very difficult to pull off a 3-star at Town Hall 10. So now that's not quite enough, the extra 30 seconds and the spell donation at Town Hall 10. We need a little bit more at Town Hall 10. So I think there's going to be easy solutions here, relatively easy solutions at 9, 10, and 11. So there's no reason, in my opinion, There is no reason to stay at Town Hall 10 right now, and that doesn't make any sense. I mean, there's a small loot penalty if you go directly from 9 to 11. There's a small loot penalty that you're going to incur from, instead of just going 10, to go to the extra upgrade and going to 11. But that does not offset the ability that you get with the Grand Warden. Even farming, Grand Warden is absolutely beast mode. So there's no reason not to go Town Hall 11 right now, and that doesn't make sense. Why doesn't it make sense? Because rushing through Town Hall 10 it doesn't fall in line with the natural progression of the game. Rushing through Town Hall 10 should be the biggest no-no of the game. It shouldn't be the biggest no-brainer of the game. Why? Because Town Hall 10 should be the longest town hall that people are staying at, because it has the biggest upgrades, the most costly upgrades, and the longest in terms of duration on their upgrades. So you want people staying Town Hall 10 for a while, and then going to Town Hall 11, not going directly to Town Hall 11. So that needs to be changed, and I have an idea of how we can change that. Town Hall 11. Okay, so I might be in the minority among the YouTubers I watch, but I like the higher percentage of 3-star attacks at Town Hall 11. What I don't like is the strategy that is being used to achieve those 3 stars. So the strategy that people are using is Go Wee Wee and Mass Witch. That's exclusively all we're seeing. The amount of Go La Loon and Go Ho Wee and these phased attacks that we're seeing at Town Hall 11, what they said was going to be the future of the game at ClashCon, we're not seeing them. They're actually going dramatically down at Town Hall 11, not up, as we had hypothesized. So there's a problem. There's a good thing and a bad thing there at Town Hall 11. The percentage of 3 stars going up is great. That means the layman can actually have a chance at 3 stars, fair play community. People like me, I can actually pull off 3-star attacks more often than not. It's about a 50% clip, or maybe a little bit more, against premature Town Hall 11s with a level 1 or without an Eagle Artillery. Against a max Town Hall 11, we're seeing maybe about a 30 to 50% 3-star rate on our attacks, and obviously these are good attackers, but I love that percentage. I like that rate, but it's Mass Witch. We're just spamming troops. That's not strategically minded. That's not, obviously there is a level of strategy to any good attack, especially a good 3-star attack, but it's not the level we had wanted. So what do they need to do to fix that? Well, I have ideas on that as well. So let's go back to Town Hall 9. So in my opinion, there was really no need to buff Town Hall 9. There was no reason, right? I mean, even if they wanted to make Town Hall 10 the new Town Hall 9, why bother changing Town Hall 9? It was perfect, right? Town Hall 9 was perfect. That's what everybody thought. So keep it that way, and then make Town Hall 10 perfect too. I mean, that would be my thought process. And maybe it's easier said than done. Let's be honest here. I mean, we're not developers. I don't know all the niche changes you have to make to perfectly balance something out. But my thoughts is, sure, Town Hall 10 could be, even though it's not, it could be the new Town Hall 9. But why why dramatically increase the level of, or decrease the level of skill needed at Town Hall 9 in doing so? So I'm going to try to give simple solutions here, because I think the more complex you make things, the more difficult it is to actually see them added in game, because I think simple is always the way to go. I mean, KISS, right? Keep it simple, stupid. So I think that the simple fix on Town Hall 9 is just a small defensive tweak, because they've made it slightly easier to 3-star, or maybe some people would argue dramatically easier. So I think a simple fix would just be an extra level on Teslas. Teslas are strong, and there's only 4 of them, and they're a vital part of defenses, especially at Town Hall 9. So I think giving an extra level would help shift things into being challenging still. I don't think you need much more than that, right? They're not going to take away the 30 seconds. So that's out the window. They just added it. It would be really weird if they took it away. So aside from them making major changes, I think just adding a level to something, maybe even Archer Towers, but it has to be a ground and air targeting troop. So I think that might be a simple solution. Give us a new level Teslas at 9, 10, and 11. I mean, That could be a possibility. That could be something that would shift the balance back again. Because like I said, the balance hasn't been totally wrecked. I mean, you're still seeing fails at Town Hall 9. It's not like everything's an auto 3-star on every single clan. I mean, one more time I'll say it. We are the best players. People who watch channels like mine, who take the initiative to go to YouTube and watch strategy, sure, we're a small minority, but you need people to go ahead and really succeed, but not this easily. So adding a level seems to be a simple fix to me. Town Hall 10. I think Town Hall 10, the easiest way to fix it, and it needs a lot of fixing. It needs more than Town Hall 9 does to fix, in my opinion. So what is the way to disincentivize people to upgrade to Town Hall 11 and make Town Hall 10 worth it and make them stay there throughout the majority of their game playing time until they add more stuff to Town Hall 11 down the line? Well, to me, it's pretty obvious. You make Grand Warden available at Town Hall 10 only up to level 5. So you have the Eternal Tome ability. You can use it when farming. That's a great tool to farm with. If you guys haven't used the Grand Warden farming, man, you're missing out, and that's the majority of the audience. And that's not really fair because Town Hall 10, you have to do the most farming. You have to do the most farming in the game at Town Hall 10. So you need the Grand Warden to make it worth it. Otherwise, you just hop up to Town Hall 11, you take the small loot bonus, the loot penalty, but you get the huge bonus of having the Grand Warden. So my thought process is you make the Grand Warden available at Town Hall 10 up to level 5. I think that would make clan war attacks much easier to 3-star for the fair play community. You could 3-star at Town Hall 10 with a level 5 Grand Warden because that Eternal Tome is huge. It's a huge ability, very useful. It's awesome. So that would be my solution. You just give the Grand Warden to Town Hall 10, and then there's still incentive to upgrade to 11 because 11 you're going to get more troops. All the upgrades that they bring henceforth in the game will be at Town Hall 11, all the troop upgrades. So there'll still be incentive. You're going to get the extra defenses if you're a trophy pusher. There's still plenty of reason to go Town Hall 11, and obviously all the extra levels on the Grand Warden. So there's plenty of reason to go Town Hall 11 there. It doesn't ruin Town Hall 11, but you're going to incentivize people to stay at Town Hall 10 instead of rushing. So that is a huge must-have in the game on my checklist. And then lastly, before I ramble too long, Town Hall 11. They need the easiest way, and this is still being tweaked, obviously. You're not seeing a ton of max Town Hall 11. So to be fair, we haven't... Town Hall 11 is a two-prong problem, right? Number one is the community needs to build better bases at Town Hall 11. We've only had a week to build bases at Town Hall 11, so we need to build more effective bases before we can truly see the real picture, the real landscape at Town Hall 11. But one thing is clear. To make these attacks go more strategically balanced, to make the two-phase or three-phase attacks, you need to buff the Eagle Artillery. Now, a lot of people after ClashCon said it was too strong, so maybe they made it a little bit weaker in reaction to the early opinion. Obviously, we never got to play it, though, so we didn't really know. It is speculation. But my thought process is you need to make it much stronger, because making the Eagle Artillery much stronger will, in theory, you won't see a huge downtick in the amount of 3-star attacks, but you'll see a huge uptick in the type of strategic attacks that they're looking for, like the two-phase attacks, because that will really make people have to take out the Eagle Artillery early on, the first phase of the game, and then later on in the attack with extra time, they'll be able to go ahead and sweep through the base. You could even still use Go Wee Wee, which is awesome that it's still viable in the game right now, but you could still use Go Wee Wee, but you could take out the Eagle Artillery first using a different troop selection. So maybe, first of all, I think we need to wait a little bit at Town Hall 11. We need to wait and see more people attacking max bases. The Town Hall 11s with max offense that we're seeing attack Town Hall 11s with max defense, to me, it seems like, geez, it's almost a troop spam. And I thought they wanted to get away with that. I was excited that they wanted to get away from that. So hopefully hopefully they make some adjustments. I think if you make the Eagle Artillery much more powerful and then maybe give 5 more space in each of the army camps, well, then you're talking. And that helps with the Town Hall 10 balancing too, because what it's going to do is Town Hall 10, it gives you something that's not absolutely dramatically huge with the army camps, but it gives you another reason to go Town Hall 11 when you're done with Town Hall 10, because now Town Hall 10's in my my fairy tale scenario here, they already have the Grand Warden. So in order to give them a little bit more of a carrot to go to 11, it's a fine tuning there that you want people to want to go to Town Hall 11, but not so much where they want to skip Town Hall 10. Kind of like how a lot of people used to stay Town Hall 9 because Town Hall 10 wasn't balanced. You want people to want to stay Town Hall 10. So I'm not sure exactly where that fine line is there, but it's got to be somewhere. I think buff the Eagle Artillery just slightly, and maybe think about adding a little tweak. Maybe it's another troop level up. Maybe that's a possibility. Maybe it's a balloon. Maybe it's something like that. Just a little level, a little fine tuning there. That way you can shift things away from the just spam golem attacks to the phased attacks. That's what I want to see. I want to see the same amount of 3-star attacks at Town Hall 11 that we're seeing right now. I just want to make them more strategically based attacks. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. I've been talking a while. Thanks so much for listening. I'm very curious to hear where you agree and disagree with my points. As always, guys, take care. Hey guys, thanks for watching my video. Just a few ways you can help the channel out. Number 1, like. Number 2, subscribe. And number 3, comment. Tell me what you think of the video. I really appreciate it, guys, and it really helps me out a lot. Also, you can find me on social media. I'm active every day on Twitter at @clash_with_ash, and on Bindle chat group #ClashWithAsh. And as always, you can find me on my website at www.clashwithash.com. Thanks, guys.